Hi guys, a quick video today on a simple spread with our lovely Kipper cards to highlight how we can pull out a timescale rather quickly. We can cover a period rather quickly without coming into a GT. The GT I use obviously most of the time, but this is also great just to throw a few cards to find out a specific timescale on things. So here I have laid 3 by 3 and I have set my intention that this is a 3-week period. So we can take the first week in our period as the first cards down. We don't take any significator out. We don't take our man or lady out as our querents. We let them fall where they would, as we would in a GT. So we can, it's quite good that I've fallen into the 3rd week here of this GT to highlight what that can mean. If you are reading with this original Kipper deck, then obviously our lady is looking this way and she will have her first week in the furthest column. The gentleman we would read from this side because he looks in that direction, so this would be his first week. But on this case we're reading from me. I'm actually sat there, and we would start the first week with Great Fortune, Hope Great Water, and our lovely change card there. So that would be our first week. Our second week, I actually feel like a weather presenter here, it's quite cool. The second week then would be Gloomy, Infant and Sorrow. And the 3rd week would be Unhopeful Money, Theft, and Me. The important thing to note is where I sit. I sit in week 3 here, and that would suggest that the first 2 lines, although they do have positive cards in there, they will be of an inauspicious nature. So that means they will be more trying than they would usually be. So we do have Hope, Great Fortune, Hope Great Water, 2 super shiny positive cards. Great Fortune spreads out her light over the whole of the spread. So even though they're in a negative position, in an inauspicious position, we will still consider them positive cards. So the change, which is there at the bottom in the first week, is change, but it is of a positive nature, and it is of a change that is directly attached to the goals I set for myself, which is our wish fulfillment card, our Hope Great Water card. So again, they are sat in an inauspicious position. This can show me that these changes, this great happiness that's there too, that they are out of my control. So it is not something that I will be able to control as it comes behind my back. The second week then we have Gloomy, we have Infant, we have Sorrow. Gloomy and Sorrow are obviously our 2 cards that are very negative in nature. They are we don't only have a face palm at the top, but we also have me running around like a headless chicken. So in week 2 we have face palm, headless chicken and infant into the mix. It could just be, it's a very general read this one, it could actually be just with my children generally causing the usual madness they do in a week, or it could also be a new direction, especially with it looking towards our Hope Great Water card. So could be a new direction that is causing intense stress at my end. And then in the 3rd week we have Improvements, which is our lovely number 27 at the top there. He is surprise improvements, something that I am not expecting, so something super great. And then we have Theft underneath, which is stealing from the future and giving to our infant. So it is something that will be taken that has a direct influence on the new project that was causing stress the week before. And we have me at the bottom. So I'm actually trying to take control this week. I'm sat at the bottom, so I do not have the greatest of control over the situation. I would be at the top if I did. So this is something that's weighing me down, sitting on my shoulders, great deal of thought process, something being stolen. So I may be worrying that something of mine, of an intellectual nature, will be stolen with regards to this new project. So that's how you would read your 3 weeks. You see how much information we have actually gained just from the cards being laid out as they are. The GT would obviously give you the full details, but if you do want a snapshot of what a timescale is going to be, again, this could be 3 months. I could set 3 days. You could put a 4th column down and do your 4th week if you like. It's a good way to set timescales, find out exactly what's happening in them. And that's with the lovely Kipper cards. So like, subscribe, share, like my page, The Card Geek, on social media. Google it. I'm sure you will find me around. Instagram, Twitter, and the likes. I have a playing card workshop that I am giving this week. Next week we have Kipper 201 coming up at the worldlenormandassociation.com and thecardgeek.co.uk. Email me if you want to know about our courses and the book, the Kipper book. Stay tuned. It's not long now. Bye for today.